Hola, muy buena gente, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a otro episodio, capitulillo de este Twin Mirror. Bueno, después del episodio anterior, que me acuerdo que fue un coñazo de cojones, lo dejé ya aquí saturado. Y ahora pues vamos a ver qué nos depara este. Yo creo que estos ya son los últimos coletazos de este juego y ya están aquí haciéndonos perder el tiempo, me da la sensación.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here. You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine. I'm doing my best with what I have. I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises. You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted? We've had our moments, but they never felt authentic. I understand why you'd feel that way. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. Facts. What? They're facts. Not things. And they should matter to everyone. Yeah, well, they don't. They might not even matter at all. Tell Nick that. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now. Still, I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
Creo que voy a pasar de todo el rollo este. Investigaciones, pollas fritas, y voy a intentar centrarme en este. Venga.
I sacrificed so much effort just to make myself miserable. I've had enough. You just have to care more about the people around you and less about everything else. I know.
Sí, tienes razón. Es así la vida.
I'm ready. It's not gonna be easy, but you and I, we're gonna get there. Together.
Bueno, pues nada. Bueno, gente, pues vamos a ver qué pasa con el policía. Todos los capítulos anteriores a este momento, que de aquí partimos al Palacio Mentales, y todo eso sobra en juego, la verdad. Es un poco mierda. ¿Quieres contarme algo? Cuéntamelo, pero no me hagas rollo ese que me hizo ahí, que me acuerdo. Fue una mierda. Bueno, me acuerdo. Fue ayer.
Hurry, Sam. No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Vale, vamos solos en el coche. ¿No íbamos con Ana? Íbamos con Ana, ¿no? Sí. ¿Y dónde está Ana?
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
Pues sí, la verdad que sí. Pero...
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
Pero si es que no me da otra opción de esconderlo ni hacer nada, ¿no? Nada, simplemente me dice, pues eso, que lo verá.
What are you thinking, Sam?
Vale, sí, es que no me dejáis andar ni 3 metros. Venga, vamos, ya sé que era por ahí, pero bueno. Sé que era por el caminito, pero digo, a ver si me deja inspeccionar un poco más allá del caminito. Pues no.
Declan could be here already.
Sí.
I should be careful.
Pues mal rollo para venir solo. Porque Declan no la tiene jurada.
Syringes, bottles. Basswood has been having a tough few years.
Se pincha hoy en día, tío. Eso en los 80 pues lo entiendo, pero ahora...
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
Sí.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
I know. I had a bit of a panic attack. I'm really sorry I put us in danger. That's over now. I'm in the here and now, 100%.
All right. Glad to have you. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Ya he mirado a Ana, ¿qué pasa? ¿Que Ana es tonta o qué?
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing. A precarious path out into the dark. Not a bad metaphor for my life right now.
Claro, y no puedo pasar por aquí al lado. Que no, ves, por aquí al lado no se puede pasar por allí. Porque el juego no quiere. Joder, pues sí que hay cosas aquí.
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie. Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
Un pincho. Un pincho, ¿por qué le llaman pincho? Aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Míralo.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Whoa.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax.
Estaba claro que iba a
We're here for the
venir.
same reason. Now all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
Yo lo sabía, desde el principio me lo olía, ¿eh? No sé si lo dije o no. Vamos a preguntar.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. As soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something. Declan, listen to me. Think about what you're doing. Is this what you want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Because it's not what you want. The sooner you understand it, the better.
I've changed my opinion of you, Sammy. You're not that clever.
What he means is, 2 more dead bodies will draw unwanted attention. It'd be easier to let us go. We'll both stay quiet.
Maybe you should let Anna do the talking for you, Higgs. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise. It ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
You have to tell him exactly what he wants to hear. You and me, we can do this.
Pero lo intento, pero
He wants things to stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger. You're not some psycho killer, Declan. You're in over your head. I doubt you ever intended to kill anyone. Dickie's still alive. You could have killed him, and you didn't. You're still a cop. You still care about this town.
Maybe you're right, Sam. Maybe deep down I don't want to hurt anyone. Or maybe I just still had a use for Dickie, and I was just thinking of paying him a visit as soon as I got the goods.
Good luck finding him. He won't show up if he doesn't hear from us again.
I know you're bluffing. You seem to think you can just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is. Take the proof Dickie stole and let us go. We won't tell anyone. You know where our family and friends live, after all.
And that would be enough to keep you from talking. Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article that sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
I told the inconvenient truth once, and it destroyed my life. It destroyed a lot of lives. I won't make that mistake again.
Learned your lesson, huh? I'm not so sure, Sam. I bet you're the one that tipped the police off about Dennis's body. Even though that meant painting a huge target on your back, I made sure of that. But killing you's more trouble than it's worth. You're right about that. So how about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you. It's better for everyone this way. You win, Declan.
Good call. I expect you two to keep your end of the bargain.
You asshole! Not exactly what I had in mind.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry! Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
Manos en el hombro, ¿no?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
Se ha desmayado, hombre, no pasa nada, no ha muerto, no. Ha desmayado, se ha desmayado. Bueno, intenso, Intenso.
At 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? A local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and about.
Him again? He really wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch that. He really wants to look like he's part of this community. Nice to see you again. Paying your respects?
I thought I'd wished Anna my best. What affects the community affects us all, Sam. Lots of well-wishers. Kathy, Walter, Bess. Makes me feel a touch like a ghoul.
Well, sometimes it's what it takes to be part of the community. I know how it feels to be outside looking in.
Very astute. Putting down roots is a rather active process.
How's Kathy? She doing okay? She's been going through some hard times lately.
I've noticed. I'm thinking of giving her some paid time off. That way she can focus on her daughter.
That's very generous of you.
Nah, I'm just trying to do my part. Besides, the pharmacy just wouldn't be what it is without Kathy. I feel so selfish keeping you away from everyone. I'm sure Anna is waiting for you. You have a good day. No. You have a good life, young man.
I'll try.
Bueno, ¿qué es esto?
Looks like I'm not the only one who's
casa de
come to
Ana.
visit Anna.
Pero...
I'm so glad she's finally out of the hospital.
¿Por qué aparco aquí siempre? No entiendo. Esta curva no le gusta coger la curva, pero sí... No sé. Si viviera yo aquí tendría todo esto lleno de coche. Oxidado ahí todo. Como típico americano. Hombre, el padre nos va a dar la purga, pero... Vamos a pasar de lado sin que nos vea. Ya nos ha visto.
Sam,
Bah,
hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My
It's
girl's
okay.
hurt real bad. Why didn't you promise? Did you know you couldn't protect her? Now she's hurt in a lot of ways and trying to hide them all.
Joe's the one that's hurt. He's looking for someone to blame. It'll be you if you don't find a way to help him reconcile his feelings. Declan murdered people I cared about. He tried to hurt Anna. He got what was coming to him.
That he did. I'm glad you were there.
I'm glad Anna was there. She saved my life. I owe her. This town owes her.
Don't surprise me. I had some dark dog days. Back when I lost my legs, she's the only reason I'm still here.
Same with me.
She looks out for the people in her life. Sometimes too much. But hey, when you treat the whole town like family, it kind of becomes family. I know you ain't here to listen to an old man blather. Take care of yourself, Sam. All you got is you.
I'll do my best.
Bueno, he solucionado problemas. Tu furgo es una puta basura, que lo sepa. No, tío, pero
Where
bueno,
are
me va a dar
they?
la charraquito,
Where
Dios.
are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad
You
ones?
can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using
Joan?
them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just
Joan
give me
Waldron.
a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Tienes
It
que
was
estar
hard
más por tu hija que se quiere
but
pirar.
now, she's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately.
Casi.
You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Sí, vete de
Now,
vacaciones.
Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge.
Bueno,
Joan
pues-
noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly. Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged.
and I hurt my back, and...
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back. And it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Oh, God. I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then?
Por supuesto.
She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I should really say hi to the other guests. Take care.
Vale, gracias. Es que tiene una cara amargada, tío, que no puedo con ella. Hostia, macho. Vaya cara de amargado la han puesto. Vamos, anda. Alan Wake. Abre la puta puerta ya, entra para adentro. Pero ahora qué pasa, que no puedo abrir la puerta, en serio. Que tengo que ir por... Ah, tengo que hablar con un bichito. Hablar, venga, vamos
Hey,
a dar
bud.
una murga aquí.
Hey, Muley.
Cabezota.
This one is all you. I never could get a read on her. How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess... better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him... I don't know. Makes me feel a bit better.
It'll keep feeling better with time. Even if it's hard, you have to keep one thing in mind. You're not alone. And your mom will always be there for you. No matter what.
What about you? Are you staying this time?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
But I promised your mom I'd help keep you out of her hair.
You did?
Of course. I figured you might be happy to have me around every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Every now and then. So, we'll get to hang out again? Like in maybe board games at the coffee shop? Just like old times?
Anytime you want.
Pero para eso tienes que vivir por aquí cerca.
I'm all right. Listen, I need to find Anna now. I'll see you around, okay?
The sooner the better.
Cuanto antes. Zobare. Zobare. Ahora este, venga. Hola, Walter. ¿Qué pasa, Walter? ¿Qué pasa?
Samuel, my boy.
Dame un abrazo.
As I live and breathe.
Tú sí que
I kept
abrazas.
meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
Well, let's say that I've had better weeks.
Not a hard thing to believe. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end.
Dame un abrazo.
I had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you, it leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Come on, Walter. What would Basswood be without the jungle? My first week in the bullpen, you said to me, "The pen is not a sword, but a shield." You take this town's shield away?
Using my own words against me. Believe me, I wish there were another way. But I lost my flame, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
He's gonna offer you to be editor-in-chief. He never liked you leaving in the first place, though he is missing the obvious. Anna. She's connected to this place in a way that you aren't. She'd be the right choice. If you're not interested in the position yourself, that is.
You. I see no one more up to the task. You've proven time and time again you're the quintessence of a journalist. I should have told you a long time ago.
It would be an honor.
The jungle hasn't gotten an inch bigger than when you left. And with the way the whole industry is going, it might not last much longer.
Walter, you've made the sale. Cash in while you still can.
Great. Great. I'm surprised you said yes.
I'm surprised you offered. What with my history?
Because you use ink and paper to point out hypocrisy and right wrongs? Few are half as brave, which is why every community needs a Samuel in it. We have much to discuss, but you're not here for an old fuddy-duddy. If I can give you a small piece of advice,
Por supuesto.
a good life is one where you keep your friends close to your heart.
Dame un abrazo. Venga ahí, claro que sí. Abrazos aquí, guaporrillo. Que ahora no podemos. Walter, pues nada, soy el nuevo jefe del The Jungle. Bicho, que soy el nuevo jefe de The Jungle.
Push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you.
Dame un abrazo.
Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend. It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
That's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Gracias, ¿dónde estás? Coño. Ha desaparecido el mapa. Vamos a hablar con Ana. Supongo que aquí ya acaba el episodio este. Bueno, acaba el juego, supongo. Hablando con Ana. Me quedo aquí, pero no me quedo contigo. O va a proponerme quedarme aquí con ella. A reemplazar a mi amigo Nick, no,
I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
Yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way. Finally paid Nick a visit.
Still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
Me quedo en el pueblo. He
Is it
aceptado un
crazy
trabajo.
to say it feels like the longest day of my life is finally over?
Pero somos solo amigos,
It is a little crazy. I mean, it's been a week. Days aren't a week long.
You don't say. What about you? How are you compacting everything?
Lo llevo bien.
I have the past properly compacted in my mind vice. I'm okay. Like, really okay.
Hopefully you can teach me that trick so I can get to be okay, too. At least it's over. Whatever was on Nick's laptop is gone forever. But so are the bad guys. The scales are balanced.
Supongo que sí.
If you say so. It's just... Want to tell me what you're doing here? Talk about the little details that don't add up and don't really matter? You better not be taking my happy ending away from us. It's just that... Okay. So I talked to Walter. He's about to retire.
Wait, what?
And he offered me the position of editor-in-chief.
What did you say?
I told him yes.
You did not.
I did. And then he went on about fatherly advice and left.
I mean, asking you sounds like Walter, but what bizarro world had you saying yes?
One in which I grew up.
So, does that mean you're staying?
I can't really head the local paper if I'm not in Basswood.
I'd like that. You sticking around. You know, you need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
It's the 21st century, Higgs. What's old is new again. And think about what Walter would want.
Well, business cards it is then.
Pues nada, nos quedamos en el pueblo, somos felices, comemos perdices y averiguamos el asesinato de nuestro amigo Nick. Y todo empezó con el bar, aquel bar que fuimos a darle las condolencias. Bueno, gente, pues nada, vamos a dejar este capítulo, episodio ya y juego. Me lo he pasado bien, me ha estado entretenido, menos el trozo aquel de la paranoia esa que fue una mierda. Lo demás está súper bien hecho. La verdad es que me ha gustado, no tengo ningún problema ni tengo ningún prejuicio con este juego, me ha gustado bastante. Este lo daban en la Play Store, lo daban lo alquilaban en el PS Store eso que pagas, PS Plus, eso. Y lo tenía por ahí, digo, venga, ya lo tenía pensado comprarlo cuando lo viera así un poquito barato y tal, pero como lo dieron pues en el PS Plus, digo, pues mira, perfecto, porque tenía ganas de jugarlo hacía tiempo y digo, pues venga, me lo jugaré y a ver qué tal. Y bueno, como ya sabéis que luego todo lo que juego lo grabo y si me gusta lo subo y si no pues ya no lo veis, pues bueno, voy un poco a mi rollo. Y lo vi, venga, pues voy a jugarlo. Y empecé jugándolo. Y nada, me ha gustado. Ha sido un juego entretenido, no es un juego muy ambicioso, es un juego sencillo. Tiene muchas cositas de otros juegos. Pero bueno, la verdad es que está bien. La historia está muy chula y está entretenido. Echas un par de tardes chulas. Pues eso es lo que ha durado, un par de tardes. Bueno, un par de mañanas en mi caso. Pues bueno, gente, lo dejamos aquí. Nos vemos en la próxima aventura por el canal, que no sé qué será. Y nada, no olvidáis darle a like, suscribiros si os gusta y seguirme en mi canal, bueno, en vuestro canal, que aquí está, pues bueno, jueguecillos, un poquito de cosas variadas, bueno, hay de todo un poco. Ya sabéis, los que me conocéis, pues por aquí estamos. Que vaya bien. Chao.